This Easter, there are 2 films to go and see at the cinema. What are they? Let's do a review for the Magic Faraway Tree and Super Mario Bros. Galaxy movie. So like I said, there are 2 films to go and see this weekend. It's Easter weekend and the weather's apparently going to be crap on Saturday, so why not take the family to the cinema, go see a movie, and let's going to start off then with the Magic Faraway Tree, or the Magical Faraway Tree. Based on a book by Enid Blyton, I believe it is. It's basically a story about this family who move out to the countryside, and one of the girls discovers this whole new world up by a tree. That's all you need to go. That's all you need to know, really. Is the film any good? Yes, it bloody well is. I had a great time with this film. I think it's a lovely, feel-good, family fun film. It's got a great cast. Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, he is fantastic in this film. He's always good in his films, not just good as Spider-Man, but he's always good in other movies like Hacksaw Ridge, etc. This was good, and he was good in this movie. You've got Jennifer Saunders, you've got, well, I'm not going to say any more. You know what, go and see this film not knowing much. But there's one thing about this thing that did annoy me, and that's the character of the elder daughter. She is fucking obnoxious. I wanted to slap her silly. She was so annoying, and her character's such a downer and such a... oh, just such a miserable little git, and she's got this really bad attitude. And okay, yeah, I get to a point some people can be like that, but this was so extreme and so OTT, and it always annoys me when characters are like this in films and then nobody says anything about it or does anything about it. There's one point where she does something and they sort of just look at her and they don't say anything. There's no scene where they say, why did you do that? You shouldn't do that. What have we done to you? And it just really aggravates me sometimes. But as a film, it progresses and she becomes more likable when she starts learning things, obviously. But but yeah, you take that aside. It's a very nice, feel-good, funny fantasy romp. There's a great scene with a villain in the movie who's only in it for 5 minutes. Rebecca Ferguson plays this like school teacher, and it's the funniest scene in the movie for me, and not because of a certain thing that happens, but it's just a whole scene in this like school castle prison thing. It really tickled me. It was really funny, and Rebecca Ferguson is loving it. She is having a blast of a time. The film does go at a good pace. There are a few moments where it sort of slows down a little bit, but I was never bored throughout the film. I thought it was quite funny in places, it's quite moving in places. It's a bit OTT at times, but overall it's a very nice little fantasy film. It's not going to be the best film ever made, because it's not, and there are certainly films better than this, but I enjoyed it for what it was, and I gave that one an 8 out of 10. Now, the next film I want to talk to you guys is a sequel to the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie that came out a couple of years ago. This is Super Mario Bros. Galaxy, and basically the story is just that a princess gets kidnapped by Bowser's son. So Mario and Luigi and all the rest of them, all go on the mission to try and find her and save her. And that's all you need to know. I mean, the plot is very thin, but it didn't bother me. And it's been getting a lot of bad reviews and criticisms from critics saying that the story is rubbish and all this, blah blah blah. What a pile of bollocks. I had a blast with this film. I thought it was great. Now, you see the trailer, and yes, it is definitely sort of angled at kids a bit more, and it certainly looks like a kids' film. But it's actually very entertaining. You can take the whole family to see this. This is a film for all ages, because if you're like me and you grew up playing the original Nintendo, because the first actual computer we owned was the original NES back in the 80s, and I had Super Mario Brothers. Duck Hunt was on the same cartridge, and then obviously the Turtle game as well. And so I was playing the Mario Brothers game, the original one, for a lot of my life, and I still think it's one of the best games. But anyway, I've grown up playing the Mario Brothers games, and I've seen different characters and worlds, etc. So to see that come to life in a film, it really went into it, even in animation. It brought back a lot of memories, but I thought the film itself goes at a good pace. It's very rarely that anything stops. There's always something's going on. I thought the voice work was great. The animation is beautiful. The music fits perfectly. There are some gags. There's plenty of action sequences, and they're very well done. I thought they were very well executed. I mean, what do you expect from a Super Mario Brothers movie? It's just a bit of fun, and that's all it is. There's some great new members of the cast here for Yoshi. Yoshi was great, very cute. I do own the popcorn bucket. It's now sold out at my Odeon, so if you want to get it whilst you can, if you want it, of course. I thought this was fun. You know, it's not going to set the world on fire. It's nothing really out there, but it's fun, funny, plenty of action. Simple story, no messages rammed down your throat. It's just a bit of fun, a blockbuster popcorn fun, and I recommend it. And it is for all ages. There are jokes in there for adults, I think, but it's mainly aimed at kids. But there are a lot of references for fans, and I think, you know, if you go in that mindset, I prefer this personally to the first one. I thought this had a much more better flow and more action, and don't know, I just enjoyed it more. I got into it really quickly. Yeah, I really dug this movie. I don't think it's a great film, but it's a good popcorn movie. It's a film you can go in, have a laugh, and have a good time. There are 2 post-credit scenes, one in the middle, one at the end. I'm not going to say nothing to spoil it. There is a character from another game that appears in this movie. I don't know if you know about it, so I won't spoil it here, but that was really damn fucking cool, and yeah, it was great to see this character in the film as well. I actually really liked his character as well. I'm not saying much, I'm not saying no more, but yeah, great stuff, great fun. Anyway, what would I give this one then out of 10? I'm going to do the same. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. These are 2 great little films for the family to watch over the Easter holidays. If you've got a couple of hours, go and see one of them. Out of the 2, I would probably say for little kids, go see Mario Brothers, but for slightly older kids, go and see The Faraway Tree. But they're both fun, they're both entertaining, and yeah, you could do far worse. So that is my reviews then for these 2 films. I hope you're all having a great weekend so far. Happy Easter to you all, and I will see you again soon with some more videos. And yeah, my eye is doing a lot better. For all those people who asked, I'm doing much better now, so thank you. And yeah, it's back to being white now, so that's great. Anyway guys, see you soon.